Great to have you with us for the playoffs on 2K Sports. It's game one. We're ready to tip it off in just moments. Hi, everyone. This is Brian Anderson at the table along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Now Fresno starting five. And it's Bradley in at the shooting guard position. And for California, and it's Parks in at the 3 spot. So it's California now. Young with it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
On the wing, Bradley.
And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
And so here's Fresno. Six on the shot clock. Stevens' shot is off.
They'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Anderson gets the bucket.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
And so here's Fresno. 4-point game. Pass to Stevens.
That's a whistle. He did not want to hear his second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
Allen, he's checked in for California.
Substitution for California, number 49, Wendell Allen.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Here's Parks. Anderson covers. Pass to Cousins. Just 5 on the clock. Over Anderson. Cousins can't hit.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Anderson drives. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Anderson's got his second bucket on the night.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Cousins. Pass to Phillips. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And here's Young. Oh, trying his luck from deep. The shot off that time. Here's Parks. Anderson covers. "16 feet out. Uses the glass that time. It's good.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Here's Parks. Rebounded by Cousins.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Bradley. Cash money from 16 feet away.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
So it's California now. Now Anderson to the inside. Here's Cousins. Pass to Bradley. Here's Phillips. Here's Parks. That misses. And a chance to tie it. And here's Young. No points so far. Oh, and Bradley with a block. Here's Parks. Anderson covers. Pass to Phillips. Now here's Cousins. And there's a pick. And he hits it to tie the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Time called here. California decides to talk it over. Here's Wells. Pass to Anderson. It's Anderson on the wing. They get back on track. He takes it in, and that's 2 points on the layup. Anderson's got his third bucket of the night.
I think I saw him at the Comedy Club on Friday night. A little improv. He's having some fun out there.
Now here's Cousins. Here's Phillips. Allen defending. Here's Bradley. And he'll draw the foul. We'll head to the line for two. These are his first free throws of the game. Down the first one. And that's good as he hits both shots. For California, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Wells, the pass to Anderson. Here's Parks. Fires from deep. Knocks down the long J.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Bradley. Cousins with the screen. With some arc. Bradley. That's good. Bradley's got 6.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Outside, Anderson. Puts up a 3. Drops in the 3. 9 points in the game.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Pass to Phillips. Cousins with it. On the wing, Bradley. He's got 6. Down low. Shot clock at 6. Parks gets the bucket.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
California's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Anderson for 3. And California hits again from deep.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Timeout called. Fresno. And California making a change here. Parker's checked in. For Fresno, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them.
2 minutes remaining. Last 2 minutes.
Here's Bradley. Pass to Simpson. Here's Bradley. Anderson covers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bradley inside. Anderson's there. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
California leading by 5. Here's Wilkins. Pass to James. Six to shoot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Here's Bradley, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for California, leading by 5. 52 seconds left to play in the first. Here he goes. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Here's Simpson. No made baskets yet. Clock at 6. Great D that time from Allen. California leading by 7. Here's Wilkins. Here's James. It's hauled in by Simpson. Here's Weber. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. California on top, up 4. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. Continuing our coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Glad to have you back. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for California.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
So for Fresno right now, we've got ball, and it's Simpson in at the 3 slot. Fresno shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. California's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Here's Wilkins. Still no points. The floater. There's the block. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
Here's James, and he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor. Here's Ball. Pass to Parks. Over James. Parks, no good.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
To the left side wing. Good chance here for Ball. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Ball's got his first 2 points.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Time called here. California decides to talk it over. And California making a change here. Parker, the screen. Drives to the hoop. And yep, it's good.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Simpson. He's scoreless. Ball with it. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for Fresno. Ball. One shot.
That one drops. He ties it up. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Now, here is James. He's closely guarded. To the middle. Outside Young. Pass to James. 5 to shoot. He tries for 3. Weber pulls it in. For Fresno, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Lays it up and banks it in.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
So it's California now, trailing by 2. Now James, he's got 6 from behind the arc. That one doesn't drop. For Fresno, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Pass to Weber, stolen. And they're pushing it up the floor. Ball with a steal. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Simpson, guarded by Young. Ball outside. Goes up from the top of the key. Rodman with a rebound. For California, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Fresno.
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
Well, the attack can come from a lot of ways, either execution or by just getting on the bounce and driving it in, and that's where they've been very effective tonight.
So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. And for Fresno, their shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. Here's Ball. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Wells, hounded by Ball. James deciding where to go with it. Fresno with a rebound.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Pass to Stevens. Cousins for 3. Unable to get that one. California trails by 3. For 3. Rebounded by Cousins. For Fresno, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. To the wing on the left. Over to the left wing. Here's Parks, guarded by Young. Here's Parks. Pass to Stevens. Fires the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot. But he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Here's Wells, hounded by Ball. The 3. Wells, that's good.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Timeout called, Fresno.
Substitution on the court.
The home team on D. Here's Bradley. Give him 8 points now. There's Ball with a 3. Hits the trifecta. Ball's got 10 points in the quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Anderson inside. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Fresno leading by 4. Bradley passes to Stevens. And here's Ball. Pass to Bradley. Six on the shot clock. James brings the double team. Ball. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Ball's got 12.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
California's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Outside, Anderson. Inside. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
I thought he might get caught between the pass and the shot, but he makes a great adjustment.
.151 left in the first half. Out to the right wing. Stolen by Anderson. Going all the way to the rack. Hey, it's James slamming it down.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. For Fresno, they've gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. Here's Bradley. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic. Time called here. California decides to talk it over.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Fresno making a switch here. Carter's checked in. Young, the pass to Anderson. There's 1:12 left in the second period. Back to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Rodman. And it's rejected. Here's Carter. Nice D from Anderson. California trails by 4. .40 seconds left in the first half. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Fresno has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Here's Bradley. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
Parker, he's checked in for California. Ball, he's checked in for Fresno. California trails by 5. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's Anderson on the wing. Pass to Parks. Here's Rodman. From downtown. Rebounded by Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Fresno ahead, up 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll. And that's very up the shot. Oh, so close. Give it up for the participants.
Hello, everyone. First game of the series, off to a good start.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined. That's a sign of good coaching.
Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game 1, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And time for us to get back into it here in game 1. Fresno leading by 4. And it's Rodman in at the 4. Pass to Bradley. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
Fresno shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. He's off on the first. Allen, he's checked in for California. And he's good on the second. Here's Parks. So for Fresno right now, and it's Parks in at the point. The ball's knocked loose. Here's the break. Drops in the layup for 2. Cousins has got 6.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
California trails by 7. Here's Parks. Outside, Anderson. Going inside. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Outside Young. Pass to Anderson. Here's Parks. To the paint. Here's Bradley. 16 points for him. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Time called here. California decides to talk it over. So it's California now. 9-point game. And here's Anderson. 18 points for him. Six to shoot. Pass to Rodman. From the high post. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Here's Stevens. Throws it up high. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. And there's the screen. Pass to Parks. Back to Anderson. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Timeout called. Fresno. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Parks. He's got 6. Tries it from the top of the key. Rodman with a rebound. Rodman's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Anderson for 3. Fresno with a rebound. Here's Parks. Pass to Cousins. Here's Bradley, guarded by Young. They set the screen. Bradley passes to the Magician, and it goes! As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Shooting for Fresno. Phillips at the line for one.
Third quarter action, just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Now here's Anderson. 20 points for him. Rebounded by Cousins. Cousins has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Parks. Stolen by Anderson. He goes up and finished off by Anderson.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Phillips. Cousins with it. He's got 6. Shot clock at 6. Driving in. Yep, that one's good. Cousins has got 4 points in the quarter.
and force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Young. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Rodman. Now here's Anderson. From the baseline. Fresno with a rebound. Now Cousins. Give him 8. Buries it down low. And now a 12-point Fresno lead.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Young. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. In transition, here they come. Bradley misses.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Back to Cousins. And the three-pointer goes. Cousins has got 9 points now in the second half. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Fresno.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight at converting on those chances. Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Here's Bradley. 18 points for him. Pass to Phillips. Here's Parks. Anderson covers. The fadeaway. Parks, no good.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. California shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. The free throw drops for Anderson. Fresno leading by 10. Timeout called. Fresno.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Now here's Ball. Defense right on him. Pass to Simpson. Blocked! And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
A minute and a half left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball. Clock at 4. Here's Ball. Good. Ball's got 14 points. And we've got 1:18 left in the 3rd quarter. And here's Anderson. 27 points for him. To the inside. Intercepted. Here's Bradley. Anderson covers. That one goes in.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Wells. Pure from three-point range. Wells has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Into the lane. It's blocked. Here's Wilkins. No points yet. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. And California hits again from deep. Fresno leading by 8.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Here's Bradley. 18 points for him. Pass to Weber. Lets it go from deep. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. Fresno ahead, leading by 8. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. California trails by 8. They've got James, and it's Wilkins in at the small forward. The baseline J is on the way. No good, a bit long that time. Fresno has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Shot's good by Simpson.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
California's gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Back to James. Here's Wilkins. And the layup is good off the glass. And Ball will bring it up here for Fresno. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Parks. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
Now they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
One minute in now in the fourth quarter. Here's Wilkins. James outside. Launches a 3. Tries to keep it alive. It's hauled in by Simpson. Fresno leading by 10. From 9 feet out, Wilkins with a rebound. For California, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Young against Ball. Young, the pass to Wilkins. 5 on the clock. Count it.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
Pass to Parks. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
He came out of halftime with renewed focus, heating things up offensively.
Out to the wing. Back to James. They get it back. And he throws it down with one hand.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. From the elbow, and perfection right through the net.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Allen defending. They set the pick. Here's Simpson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First team foul. Shooting for Fresno. Del 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Cousins, he's checked in for Fresno. That one's no good. California trails by 7. Parker passes to Anderson. Parker finds Anderson. From outside, off the mark.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
Pass to Cousins. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Shooting for Fresno. At the line for 2.
And he makes a first. Fresno making a switch here. Both shots good from the strike. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Now here's Anderson. Pass to Parks. Back to Anderson. Parker the screen. And Anderson gets the 3. Anderson's got 14 points now in the second half.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Good on the shot.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
California trails by 8. Here's Wells.
Fresno foul.
Phillips is checked in for ball.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Parks. Checked by Cousins. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Rodman. The 3. Stevens with a rebound. Stevens has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. California's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. From 10 feet away. Count that bucket.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Pass to Phillips. Here's Stevens. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And the athleticism he showed there, wow, that's not easy to do.
At the line for Fresno. Stevens. Shooting 1.
That one misses. California trails by 10. Pass to Anderson.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
At the line for two, Anderson.
The free throw drops for Anderson. And Anderson drops them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Pass to Cousins. Floats one up. The shot no good. California trails by 8. Fires the 3. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Timeout called, Fresno.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Fresno's head coach was saying to the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Magician, pass to Stevens. Here's Bradley. And it's all from three-point range. For California, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Here's Anderson. It's tipped. Here's Parks. There's 1:34 left in the game. Pass to Cousins. Clock at 6. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Making the most of his trip to the line and helping them extend their lead.
Now here's Anderson. He's covered closely. Puts up a deep 3. Offensive rebound. That's miss number 5 on the night. 6 for 11 now. Fresno leading by 7. Pass to Cousins. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Time called here. California decides to talk it over. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Anderson drives, uses the glass to finish the layup. Anderson's got 34 points.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fades away. Pass to Phillips. Here's Parks. Anderson covers. Second shot opportunity. The shot won't fall. So it's California now.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. Time called here. California decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
Fresno foul call. Stevens. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for California, Murray. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that brings him within 5. So he gets them both. There's 14 seconds left in the 4th, and an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
Oh, he nails it! There's 6 seconds left in the 4th quarter here, and they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
At the line for Fresno. 2 shots.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. So he comes up empty at the line. Off target with the shot, and that's going to do it for this series. They'll move on. And they start out the postseason with a bang, a big-time victory.
The attitude they came out with was aggressive. They wanted to set the tone from the jump, and they did just that.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.